Pseudo-Christians, Mistaken Teachings of the Church, Chapter 15, Part 1. Christians in name. The greatest part of humanity calls itself Christian, but the Master Christ says to you, if you were really Christians, you would already have conquered the rest of mankind with your love, humility, and peace. However, my doctrine, left you in the second era, is not held in the hearts of humanity. It does not palpitate nor flower in the works of men, but is guarded in dusty books, and I have not come to talk about those books. In place of a book, I brought you my life, my word, my works, and my passion and death as a man. And that is the reason that the greater part of humanity, while calling itself Christian, has neither the peace nor the grace of Christ, because they do not imitate her, and because they do not practice her doctrine. Listen to me, O disciples, so that you will erase from your mind ancient beliefs. Christianity was divided into sects which do not show love among themselves, which humiliate, reject, and threaten their brethren with false judgments. I, the Christ, say to you that they are Christians without love. Therefore, they are not Christians, because Christ is love. There are those who represent Jehovah as an oldster, full of human imperfections, vengeful, cruel, and more dreadful than the worst of your judges of earth. I do not say this so that you will ridicule anyone, but that your concept of the divine love be purified. Today you are unaware of how you worshipped me in your past. How is it possible that the people who call themselves Christians destroy each other through war, and even pray before going to kill their brethren, asking me to give them victory over their enemies? Is it possible that my seed can exist where instead of love hatred prevails, and instead of forgiveness, vengeance? To all men of different beliefs and religions, I say to them that they have not known how to situate the worldly riches in order, to rightfully place that which corresponds to those of the Spirit. If they were complying with my laws, they would already be contemplating the silhouette of the Promised Land, from here and hearing the echo of the voices of its dwellers. You say that you believe in my existence and have faith in my divinity. You also say that my will be done, and truly I say to you, how meager is your faith and your conformity to what I have disposed. However, I have been encouraging within you a true faith, so that you may be strong along the path I have outlined for you. Today I do not come to ask you for blood, nor that you sacrifice your life. What I ask of you is love, sincerity, truth, and unselfishness. Therefore I indoctrinate and teach you, preparing thereby the disciples of my divinity in this third era. For I see you watching the march of the world indifferently. And this is because you do not know how to enter the hearts of humanity, where there is so much misery and pain. There is great inequality, for I see lords who lack only a crown to call themselves kings, and I see subjects who are truly slaves. That is where the struggle has been ignited. Among these wealthy lords in the world, there are many who call themselves Christians. Yet I tell you that they barely know my name. Those who do not see their fellow man in others, who accumulate wealth and take that which belongs to others, are not Christians, for they do not know charity. The struggle between the spiritual and the material shall come. Humanity will enter that struggle, but oh, how much bitterness they will have to suffer for the triumph of justice to arrive. Agnostics and religious fanatics, I tell you, it is better to be full of uncertainties and denials than full of false affirmations or lies that you pass for truth. It is better to make a sincere denial that is born of doubt or ignorance than a hypocritical affirmation of a falsehood. Clean doubt, which hungers for understanding, is better than a firm belief in any myth. Desperate uncertainty that shouts, for light is better than fanatical resolution or idolatry. Today, non-believers, the untrusting and the embittered, abound everywhere. They are rebels who many times see more clearly than others, and who do not sympathize with the ritualism, nor are they convinced by the affirmations of those who lead mankind spiritually. For all of those complicated theories do not fill the heart that thirsts for pure waters to calm their anguish. Those who judge rebels often show more light in their questions than those who, believing themselves wise or great, answer them. They feel, see, touch, hear, and understand with more clarity than many who call themselves